This game means that much to me, and it's who I am and what I want to do.
Kevin Bryan started his coaching career in 1980, living and breathing for Friday nights, and most recently doing so at East Buchanan.
He took the consistency that they've had and he's taking it to another level.
Bryan's led the Bulldogs to multiple district titles, deep playoff runs, including 2 state semifinal appearances, 2015 and 2017. But he was one spring day away from not returning for that 2017 season.
When we came home from church that day, and he said, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna retire. We're just gonna keep moving forward.
In the fall of 2016, East Buchanan started the season off 4-1, including a 3-0 record in the KCI. But the season quickly stopped being about football.
2 years ago, I didn't even know if I'd be alive. I thought I was going to die.
Bryan was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer in September 2016.
We just kind of soaked everything in. We were stunned. We didn't know how we were going to tell our kids, our family.
And that family also includes Bryan's team.
It was heartbreaking, and
it wasn't your head coach that was going to be sick. You know, it was a friend and a father figure, and so it was a really impactful and stressful time, just because you didn't really know what was going to happen next.
You didn't realize how much he meant to you until he was gone, and you realize, like, wow, this sucks.
At first, it just hit us hard, like we didn't know what to do about it. We were all just down and everything, and then we just all had a team discussion and came together and wanted to play for him.
A season that looked promising suddenly didn't seem as important in the grand scheme of things, as communities rallied around Bryan and his family.
They just rallied around us. The kids rallied around us. The community rallied around us. Amazing outpouring of love and support.
Bryan stepped away from the sidelines for the rest of the 2016 season, and while trying different treatments in the spring of 2017, he had to make a decision on his future on the sidelines.
Ever since I've started coaching, my whole deal was built on relationships with kids. My relationships with kids, I believe, is what this whole thing is about.
Bryan couldn't imagine himself stepping away from the game he loves.
I thought this was going to whip me. This cancer was going to get me. I was going to die, and I wasn't going to do what I wanted to do.
But Bryan kept fighting, undergoing several different treatments, and ultimately made the decision to come back for what would become a memorable 2017 season.
Coach Bryan's fighting to get back here so we can fight to get back to where we want to be too.
I know when our sophomore year he would always listen to our games and everything, but it's nothing like that bond that he brings when he's with us, and that energy he brings, and that knowledge that he has of football.
Now, Bryan did miss the 2017 Jamboree, but made his return home to the sidelines in week 1.
I went down probably 2 hours before the game. Just sat there and took it all in. Thank God for allowing me to be back there. Soaked in those moments, relished it.
The Bulldogs went to the Class 1 semifinals last season, and despite not making the ultimate goal of a state title game, it's a season that will never be forgotten.
I've told them over and over, we talked about that they helped me.
To see him down there and to have our family around us, really, it's very special.
The fight against cancer continues though, but it's a fight Bryan isn't battling alone.
His cancer won't be gone. It's just, we just have to continue fighting until there's a cure.
he's pushing through a chemo, which is basically death. Like, just to be on his sideline for one more game, like one more season.
Winning is important, but what Bryan's done off the field may just be that more impressive.
He always pushed me doing weightlifting in his class and on the practice field and in games. Always wanted the best, and could see that potential in me, and he always tried to push me to that.
He came to my wedding, which was 5 hours away. Him and Tracy both did. It meant a lot to me.
It's kind of like the head of the family type of deal. He's back, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Chris Roush, KQ2 Sports.